you. Wow. Welcome to the Not Late Show, the show for people who watched late night when they were younger. Coming to you live from a cabin in Alaska. We have got a great lineup for you tonight. Zach Galifianakis is here, everybody. And with me again, that we loved him so much, we had to have him back. Two girls on a couch. And we're going to take a look outside the window. All right, so now it would be easy for me, not for me, it'd be easy to be judgmental if you looked into my life. A lot of you know I have a lot of kids. We have 7 kids. Like, if I told you we had 7 TVs, in our house, you could easily think we were terrible parents who let their kids watch too much TV, right? But if I told you we had 7 TVs, so all the kids could have their daily 1 hour of screen time all at the same time, instead of 7 hours of taking turns throughout the whole day, I'd be lying. Yeah, they have a lot of screen time. Yeah, we have too many TVs. So I've been told I have high children. I don't know if anyone has ever been told that. It's like living with a bunch of cats. It's like they're always jumping up onto high surfaces, you know, and intentionally knocking stuff off, too. Yeah, I spray them with water. Yeah, it's a lot like cats, actually. So I have so many small kids. I mean, I find random teeth all over the place. Like, there was a tooth on the bathroom floor. There was a tooth on the kitchen counter. I don't go to the beach to collect teeth. I go downstairs. There's teeth lying around everywhere. It's like living with Nancy Pelosi. We've got a great show for you tonight. Zach Galifianakis is here, everybody. And we're going to take a look outside the window. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome to Outside the Window, where we take a look at what's happening outside in the world. An article in Harvard Magazine titled "The Risk of Homeschooling" is being laughed at by the entire world for suggesting that homeschooling is dangerous and, quote, educational deprivation and child maltreatment that too often occurs under the guise of homeschooling. The Not Late Show reached out to several homeschool kids for comment, but they were all busy winning scholarships. That's about it. That's A passenger booked on Delta finally received a cash refund for his flight that was canceled by the airline multiple times, but only after the airlines received notice of a class action lawsuit for their refusal to issue refunds. The fiasco earned Delta the superlative of second most terrible company for returns after the Burlington Coat Factory. They are terrible. Have you ever tried to return a coat at Burlington? Take that as a no. Taylor Swift canceled all her shows for 2020 after Scooter Braun bought the rights to all her poses. You'd think she would have learned the first time. The American rapper Pitbull has released a new anthem titled "I Believe That We Will Win," in hopes of uplifting fans around the world in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. When former President Obama was asked if former Lucid Vice President Joe Biden should adopt the song for his campaign, he said, "Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves." I like a man that takes a measured approach. Bob Dylan made headlines this week for his new release, "I Contain Multitudes," where he compares himself to Anne Frank, Indiana Jones, and the Rolling Stones, confirming what fans have suspected for years, that he enjoys journaling, hates snakes, and is now old and irrelevant. He's not on TikTok. How can he be? I don't know. Land O'Lakes recently dropped its Native American-adorned packaging after cries of racism. Just days later, the American Democratic Party faces accusations of speciesism in a class action suit filed by all the donkeys. U.S. oil prices plunged last week to 99 cents a barrel, but it's not all bad news for the industry. ConocoPhillips will be expanding their distribution to dollar store chains across the U.S. And you can now opt for a barrel of oil instead of a Junior Frosty with your meal deal at Wendy's. That's good. I don't always feel like a Frosty. Fill her up. Fill her up. In what can only be described as odd timing, Wendy's suspiciously offered a promotion to give away chicken nuggets for free on April 24th. Oil is now worth nothing, and chicken nuggets are worth nothing. What's in those nuggets? I always thought they were kind of rubbery. U.S. sailors from the USS Roosevelt are in a hotel quarantine in Guam after over 800 tested positive for syphilis. And that's what's happening outside the window. Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest is the host of the popular web show Between Two Ferns. He starred in The Hangover, and he's the mastermind behind Funny or Die. Please welcome comedy genius Zach Galifianakis. It appears Zach had to cancel due to coronavirus. That's not funny. Zach, you're welcome back here anytime. That's all we have for tonight, folks. Remember, sunlight kills corona. Go outside. Don't drink the Clorox. Good night.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding ding ding.